Hello everybody, it's Michelle and I've got a fun bead charm idea for you guys today that I thought you would really love. We're going to be making a broom, and I thought for that bristle part of the broom, these little seashell beads would be just perfect. And you can see how that's going to go together there to make that shape. It's just simple with basic beads that are going to be easy to find. I'll leave you guys a link to as many as I can, but I thought we would do just the yellowy color here for just a fall straw broom. And then we're going to do a black and purple version for more of a witch's broom for Halloween. So for each broom, I've got a 3-inch head pin, and I just keep the 3-inch on hand because they're longer if I want to make something bigger, and I just have to buy the one size. But if you have a 2-inch, that's going to work just fine. And then I've got long bugle beads that are going to be my broom handle. The straw broom here, this one measures at 1 inch or about 25 millimeters. And you may remember those from my matchstick bead charms. And the bugle bead for my witch's broom is about 30 millimeters. So anywhere in that range is going to work. And in between each, I've got a little spacer bead here that connects our bristles to our broom handle. And I've got just a metal design here for my straw broom and a rhinestone rondelle spacer for my witch's broom to give a little bit more sparkle and magical look. And it is about 5 millimeters. And the one for our straw broom is about 5 millimeters as well. And then I've got just a fancy little bead cap here that I thought we would add for a little more of that sparkle look to the witch's broom. And then we've got a jump ring and a lobster clasp for each one. And again, I just use the lobster clasps as sort of an example for you guys because I can just clip those onto anything I want. You could use a large one if you wanted to make it a purse charm. You could put ear wires instead of these if you wanted to make earrings, a pendant bell if you want to turn it into a necklace. That's always up to you, just anything you want, but you'll always see me using the lobster clasp. And from here, it's just simple assembly. We'll start with our straw broom, and we're going to put the seashell bead on there. And you saw these in my mermaid tail bead charms, which I thought was really cute. It gave that fanned fin shape to the mermaid tail. Kind of the same thing we've got going on here with our broom bristles. And those are about 10 millimeters high by about 11 and a half millimeters wide, something like that. So we're just putting that with the rounded part down. And then our metal spacer bead, and then our bugle bead as the broom handle. And that's all there is to it. That's a little straw broom for fall. And then I'm just going to hold pressure right there at the end of my bugle bead and bend that straight over. And I'll cut that off, leaving about a 1/4 inch or so. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers and just roll that back into a loop. And then that just gives us a place to attach our jump ring and lobster clasp, or whatever sort of connector you're using. So I'm just going to dangle my charm onto my jump ring and then my lobster clasp and close that jump ring back up. And this could not be easier. I didn't buy anything to create these. I just looked through what I had in my stash, and this was the idea that came to me for fall and Halloween when I saw these beads. So if you've bought some of the beads that I've linked in the past for my matchstick or my mermaid tail, then you may already have these beads on hand as well. If not, I'll try to see if I can still find links to these or something similar if these are no longer available. Okay, so same thing with our magical witch's broom. We're going to put that seashell bead on there with the fan rounding downward. And then I'm going to put my bead cap. Let me get you a measurement on the bead cap. It's about 10 millimeters wide, so any sort of filigree 10 millimeter bead cap is going to work. And I'm just going to squeeze that down and just form it over our broom. There we go. And I think that's really cute. You could use this purple color, you could use the lime green color, even an orange if you wanted it, anything Halloween-y like that. So now my rhinestone rondelle spacer, again that's a 5 millimeter, and then my long bugle bead for the broom handle. And hold pressure just above your bugle bead there to bend that over. Clip it down to about 1/4 inch and roll that back with your round nose pliers, and then attach your jump ring and your lobster clasp and close that back up. Now, one more thing that I like to do is to take a paintbrush. I've got a really stiff, bristled sort of stipple brush here, and I used some of my Waverly Antique Wax on that, and it's just dry brushing. I've brushed off almost all of it here, and I'm just going to go over, and that antiquing just helps give a little bit more of that straw look. It's subtle, but I think it makes a difference. You can see when I flip this around how much brighter that used to be. And we're just toning it down to give it a little bit more of a straw look. And I think those are just so cute. I hope that you guys like them. Be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know. Be sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and next to the subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I release a new video. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and share that as well. It helps YouTube know that you want to see more of my videos. Give me a like over on my Facebook page. Also, follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. And don't forget to visit my blog. I'll have all of those listed in the description below, so be sure and check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.